What's up, guys? Uh, well, hadn't been on in a long while, and I hadn't posted anything in a long while, so kind of thought I'd do it right now. Just see how it goes. Because I hadn't done one of these in like so long. But, yeah. Well, let's test to see how this goes. I'm just gonna start off by saying that I'm probably not going to be, posting any, gameplay vids in quite a while, and I haven't made any in a while because I just haven't had the time to do so. Mostly now I've been like playing Mountain Blade. I got my Minecraft, been playing that a bit. Quit playing UCGO and like some of the other ones like Killing Floor and stuff. I just gave up on those. I barely even have any of the games that I used to have because they just took up too much space. So let's see. If I am going to be recording games, I'm going to either be recording Mountain Blade, which kind of takes up a bit of like FPS anyways, because I got it like to the appropriate settings that I can get it to where my PC doesn't like crash on it, but it still runs really well. Minecraft, I haven't updated it except for I got beta 1.2, but I don't have 1.3. I still have my Call of Duty and stuff, but I just don't really record Call of Duty. I might a few times record it from my multiplayer games and stuff. I got Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, the Platinum Edition, so I might be recording some of that stuff. And my girlfriend got me this new game called Dark Messiah Might and Magic. It's actually pretty cool. I wanted to get it anyways because of this guy I subscribed to. But he had the full-on Steam download. I just like bought it from a retail store, and it's actually not that bad. I also got like like 2 or 3 new games. One would be Yu-Gi-Oh! Online, but that game pretty much sucks, so I ain't recording that because it just won't let me get anything without buying. Then I got Mech Warrior. I got Mech Warrior 4, so I might record that, but I haven't played it since like the month I had it. Let's see. Other than that, I've been pretty damn good too. Let's see. Yes, but yeah. Let's see. I might as well update the things that's been happening so far. I'm working on this one song in my media design class, making like a custom protest song of for stuff that happened back in the 60s and 70s, and so me and my partner, we decided to do one on the Vietnam War in like 63, 73. But yeah, either one of those. And so far it's not that bad. It's kind of generic, kind of like what you usually hear, but it's still pretty good. Got a lot of other crap I gotta do now that my partner that I did my website with is on job placement. I gotta do the website all by myself, which I hadn't done since like the beginning of the school year, or earlier actually. Oh well. Other than that, I got like quite a bit of stuff happening with my other classes. I probably got a test sometime. Sometime around this week. But then it's just I don't feel like taking it because I haven't even got to review on anything. I was gone yesterday and today, but yesterday I was only gone for like that class, and it was mostly because my grandma didn't realize that my appointment was scheduled today instead of yesterday. So basically, I didn't have my chemistry class, so I'm pretty much behind. Uh, Kind of really sucks because now I gotta make up for everything, and I know how annoying it is for his class. Let's see. My English class, not that bad. We didn't really do anything on Monday. And let's see. All my other classes are A-okay. Not that many people really missed me anyways. God, it's so annoying to try to find a song on here. No. No. Yeah, well. There. But, yeah. And that, I'm A-okay. So let's see, what else can I talk about? Well, there's also, relationship-wise, I could talk about that. I've actually been improving with my girlfriend. Like, I haven't been causing a bunch of shit, so I'm happy about that. Other than that, we sometimes have our arguments and our disagreements about things, but hell, I do that with everybody. And actually, that reminds me of something that happened, like, on the bus about, it was either last week or this week. I think it was last week. Because today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, today's Tuesday, so yeah, it was on Friday. No, not Friday, Thursday. And this one dude on my bus was being like a complete ass to the guy that sits next to me in my bus. And like everybody was joining in. It was pissing me off because everybody knows how much it pisses him off that, to, mess with him and say, "Oh, are you gay?" and "Oh, I know you're gay." And then, people just, messing with him, and it pissed me off. So like everybody got mad at me because I was trying to help him out by, telling everybody to stop being assholes and stuff like that. And it just pissed me off. It's so stupid. Because, like, people can't... It's like people can't learn to be nice to each other or learn to tolerate each other. Because their only valid excuse was that, he annoyed them. But hell, they annoy each other, and they annoy me, and I get annoyed by him too, but I still deal with it, and I just, like, I let him be himself. I let everybody else be themselves, and they wind up being for the worse, and you see how that goes. But, like, I'm slightly going off topic with what happened with one of the guys. So, like, he kept messing with my friend that I was sitting next to, and so he just kept pissing him off, and then, he just kept turning around in his seat just looking right at him, and then he's, like, trying to start shit. And, like, he said something stupid about, like, about the bus, or is he on a bus, or something like that, and I was like, well, of course you're on a bus. I mean, it's big, and it's yellow, and it kind of has wheels, so I think it's obvious that it's a bus, unless you're kind of stupid. And that really pissed that guy off. So, like, he takes it out on my friend that was sitting with me. He just, he takes his glasses, he takes his stuff, and I understand it's just safety glasses, but I mean, it's something that you own, and it's something that you had. It's a part of you because you had it for like a long while, and he has had those for a long while. And so it's not that, that different that someone would be pissed off about, you taking something of theirs. And so, like, the guy who, after he took it, he tried, like, smacking him around and stuff, and I got mad, and so I, like, shoved his hands out of the way and, like, kept him from doing anything stupid. Give me a sec. No, no. Do do do. I'm too happy. Oh well, I'll keep that. So like, after he was like messing with him and everything, and he had smacked him, and I knocked his hand out of the way, I had already pissed him off. Everybody else was trying to do the same thing, like just keep messing with my friend, calling him gay and shit. And I was like, I told this one kid, cause he literally he sounds like he's trying to have sex with somebody. Well, not really him, but like some sort of animal or something. It freaks me out, and I told him, I was like, well, at least my friend doesn't sound like he's like having an orgy with animals. And then the kid just, kind of shuts up a bit, but then he's like, so I just think it's so stupid that, I'm just thinking to myself, fine, if they want to be assholes, how about they know how it feels? So I just did that, and I just kept doing that, and I pissed off the guy that was messing with my friend to begin with. And once my friend got off, the guy sat with me, and he didn't really sit with me. He shoved me into the window, and he was like, "Oh, you really want to piss me off, don't you?" And I was like, "I'm just, just trying to state the obvious, and I'm trying to be, trying to stick up for somebody." And he's like, "I can beat your ass right now. You want to fight?" And I'm like, "I don't give a shit. Beat me up. Hit me if you want. I don't care. If it makes you feel better, then hit me. God damn it." And he keeps saying like, I shouldn't be doing something like that, and that, it was none of my fucking business, even though my friend is sitting right next to me getting all this shit happening. And it's just stupid. And I told him that I was like, I just don't think it's right, and it's not, it's not just, it's not fair, it's not a nice thing to do, to treat somebody like that, and to let everybody, almost like half the fucking bus, was being a complete ass to them. And I was telling everybody that once my friend got off the bus. I was like, you guys don't even have to be an ass like that. People just getting pissed off at me just because I'm trying to do the right thing. And I don't think it's right that people act like that towards each other. My home school itself is full of a bunch of fucking retards that want to, they think smacking each other around and putting each other down is a way of being funny or cool. And it's just stupid. God. But still, like, overall, he didn't fight with me, and I wouldn't even care if he did. It just pisses me off that everybody has to be such an ass towards each other. And, that's kind of the thing that I get in arguments with everybody, and I even get in arguments with my girlfriend, because I just don't think it's right, or if it's fair about something that, that's obviously not right, or that it should be fixed or something like that. If someone's being treated a certain way that they shouldn't be treated, if they're being treated less than another, then I think it's not right. If they're being treated more than another person, I don't think it's right either. Everybody should be treated the way that they want to be treated. Yeah, you don't really see how that goes, and I try to do that with other people, but then they act like assholes to me. So I'm thinking, I just do to myself. I'm like, fine, be an ass to them too. Let's see how they like it. Well, usually winds up in flipping fights, and it's so stupid. Yeah. Well, that. Let's still back onto the main subject of that with my relationship. That's mostly the thing, is that we get into arguments with is when it's things like either I'm thinking it's not right, or I should be doing something, and she's all like, and then sometimes it's when she goes and says that I did something, or that she did something that either she definitely did not do, or that she told me that I was wrong, exactly wrong about it, completely, and that, that I don't remember it, and that I didn't remember it correctly, or something like that. Yet, a lot of times, I remember almost everything. I still remember the first day I saw her. I remember the first time I talked to her, even though I knew I didn't think she liked me and everything. I still remember the first time we kissed. I still remember the first time we went to the movies. When we went and watched Alice in Wonderland. That was one of our first movies that we saw. And, because I was with her, I love that fucking movie now. I mean, if I didn't really watch it with her, I might not even watched it at all. Like, there's a lot of things. Yeah, she always, tells me that either my memory was wrong, that, that wasn't what happened sometimes, or, that's not what I had said, or that's not what I did. And I remember, exactly from my memory that that's what I did. So, yeah. I just don't think it was right that I don't think it's right that we fight like that, and I don't need to be getting so, like, upset all the time because, I mean, I can be right, but I shouldn't try to be right all the time. But, like, uh, but, like, we still get along very well, and, I mean, I still love her as much as I did when I first met her, and, I'm willing to do anything for her. I'm willing to flip and jump off a bridge right now if she asked me to. And, like, there's a lot of things that, every time, every day, like, if I do something bad, or we get into a really bad argument, I just always feel like, because of how I am, that, if she even asked me to ever leave, I just do it to make her happier and stuff, and then maybe that's probably would have been better. I don't even know if I'm right for her right now, but still, never gonna stop loving her either. I mean, I love her so much that, I love her, and I love everybody so much that, I'm taking flipping therapy classes right now to make sure that, I don't do anything, to cause anything and to hurt people so much now. And I'm doing it so that I can be calm all the time, and so I don't cause any more bullshit now. I just hope I'm doing what's right, because it's kind of like this one song that, that I listen to, that deals with when you change, because it kind of goes like, if you change a certain way, you might, like, overall, if you change a certain way, you might be for the best, but you also might be for the worst. And either way, you're not you anymore. You're changed. You're not you. Your heart's either black or your heart's just straight to white. And so it just gives me this feeling every time I think about it, and when I think I'm, since I'm going through therapy and stuff like that, that, like, what if I'm not who I am if I change myself so much? I'm not gonna be me. So, am I doing the right thing by changing myself and, going through all this and doing all this? Or is it just gonna wind up being for the worst? I just really hope I do it, and that I can do this so I can, help other people better, and I can make people not mad at me all the time and shit. Because I know I do it a lot. I mean, my own family hates me, like, terribly. It's still... Well, that's all I'm gonna say for today. And this is all just straight up raw, so later, guys.